Rest in peace, the actress Lynn Hamilton, age 95. And if you might not be familiar with her name, you remember her work. She was known as Donna on Sanford and Son. Yeah, she was Fred G. Sanford's Red Fox's TV character's fiance. She was very distinctive, had a very regal, elegant, defined vibe about her. And she had been in quite a few things. She had done Roots, the next generation, I think it was The Gift. She was in that one. Of course, one of my favorite roles that she ever did was when she was on Good Times, the episode with Mad Dog. You remember Mad Dog had capped on JJ in that streets, that Chicago, for that gang, and she slapped him in the courtroom, outside the courtroom. That was very dramatic. Lynn Hamilton was a very strong character actress. When you're able to keep a straight face playing comedy with a red fox, when you're able to do the various projects that she did for her long, lengthy career, it almost gets taken for granted. And we had so many people like her that were very talented that emerged in a very, in an era and a time where um, it wasn't as open for black entertainers, etc. for the time. And remember something too, if I'm thinking correctly, I go back 50 years ago, she was in her mid 40s when Sanford and Son blew up, and she became known on that show, which again, just kind of like Isabel Sanford, successful older black actresses and active people acting who didn't have the age limits that they have now to be on a mainstream show that was a big time success story. So again, that's a tribute to her hard work, her dedication, her talent, and what she put forth. She just had a certain aura and a vibe about her that had a good energy on the screen. And she loaned herself to a lot of theatricals and theaters. But yeah, like I said before, to understand to keep that straight dignity during comedy and the timing was incredible. Uh, I always liked the exchanges with her and Demont Wilson on Sanford and Son. That was a real intense at first, you know. And the whole Barracuda and the whole exchanges she had with LaWanda Page on Esther was timeless. But she definitely had a distinctive, uh, strong lady-like quality about her, you know. She really embodied that and was like distinctive character, but it was on. I think she got a prestigious NAACP award, and her work had been acknowledged. So I hadn't really heard anything about her in a while, you know. But she lived to a great age of 95. I mean, I just have memories of what I saw her in different shows growing up back in the day. But that character of Donna was always like one that endured, you know, had so much style and grace. And then you can figure that she's messing with Fred Sanford. That was the fact that they blended it so well. Uh, and he tried other love interests on the show with mixed results, but there was nothing like Donna. But I still like that role on Good Times when she confronted Mad Dog or something, the character. She showed a lot of character, and when she put that, you can't do that today on TV or in real life without them calling CPS. But Lynn Hamilton was a truly very talented actress, and she will be missed. And she left a lasting impact. So I just want to take time to send thoughts and prayers. Rest in peace. And please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And my one time peace.